Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now September 28th of 2021. Now, one thing that a lot of fans are truly looking forward to is the Book of Boba Fett, which by the way is just around the corner and slated for a December 21st release date. We're going to be getting that official teaser trailer sometime this October, with a full-on reveal on Disney Plus Day on November 12th, so keep your calendars marked for that day. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way, guys, I am on Twitter at Mike01. If you guys want to go ahead and check me out on there, you guys can go ahead and do so if you would like to. Now, we're in a very interesting position right now. We do know that Jon and Dave are really working on numerous Star Wars projects, alright? We're not just talking about Mando Season 3 and 4, but we're also talking about the Ahsoka series and the reformed version of Rangers that's going to be released later down the road. There is a lot of work being poured into this new universe by George, Jon, and Dave that's really going to bring things all together and taking inspiration from Star Wars Legends and really retelling those stories in different ways, but at the same exact time, staying as accurate as possible to respect the hardcore fans, right? So here we are, it is the 28th of September, it is now pretty much going into October. We're getting closer to the Book of Boba Fett's release for holiday of 21. It's going to be quite an experience to say the least. Now, we do know that Lucasfilm has a lot of plans on the table. In fact, they have a large roadmap of Star Wars that is currently being put together. This roadmap is going to be a visual map or timeline, if you will, that's going to give the fans release dates, what shows are coming out before other shows or after other shows, and it's going to give fans a better sense of what things are going to look like for the next couple of years leading up to 2024, just for starters, until Celebration, where they will be expanding off of that timeline. So, with that being said, of course, now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are filming The Mandalorian Season 3, both Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are getting ready to announce a handful of new Star Wars projects by the time Star Wars Celebration arrives in 2022 as well. During the month of November, of course, as well, where currently many adjustments are being made behind the scenes over at Lucasfilm that will in fact evolve the Star Wars brand. However, currently Jon Favreau has a major plan for the Mandoverse that is set to deliver a brand new experience for the fandom, to say the least. In a recent interview with a Lucasfilm spokesperson about Disney Plus Day on November 12th, she was eventually questioned about what's in store for the fans by what Jon and Dave are doing with the Star Wars universe. The spokesperson went on to explain something that was not meant to be revealed until Disney Plus Day, where she states what Jon and Dave are currently crafting is going to be absolutely stunning to the entire audience. The story of Luke Skywalker and Grogu's training will be absolutely wonderful as an experience in its third season that is going to be borrowed from Star Wars Legends. When you look at the lore, it's very important to Favreau and Filoni that they make it accurate for the fandom and to respect those who supported the franchise from the beginning. We are going to dive into romances, that's for sure, because what's just as powerful as the Force is love, right? Says the spokesperson. We will be diving into, of course, this all with Luke Skywalker holding a romantic interest in the Mandoverse, as the fans keep calling it. When she was further questioned on if fans will be seeing more familiar faces in Season 3, she unveiled that, oh, you will for sure. In fact, that is Jon and Dave's driving force for its third season. They want to make these new experiences with previous characters that are very iconic, that are going to hold a great story and significant role impact on the Mandalorian series. And what comes after all of this? Currently, Dave Filoni is going to be doing incredible things with the Ahsoka series. From what you saw in Star Wars Rebels with the Worlds Between Worlds, well, that was just the beginning of what is about to be done in the Ahsoka series. I just cannot wait for all of you to see it. You are going to be blown away, that's all I can say. As far as romance in the new shows, we are going to be taking advantage of that because all Star Wars is about is family and story, of course, at heart of course, romance. But romance is a bigger part of it than what the fans like to admit. The story of Anakin and Padme, Han and Leia, and of course Rey and Kylo's dynamic. We want to expand off of that in every single Star Wars show. That is going to be quite something for characters even like Luke Skywalker. I am surely going to be excited to see the fans' reactions of what Jon and Dave have planned because it's going to be a game changer. Now, two things here that we can take from Lucasfilm, alright? This is a very interesting progression for Lucasfilm when it comes to the new Star Wars shows. Now, I will say this. The fact that she teased of the Worlds Between Worlds being nothing in comparison to what's going to be done in the Ahsoka Tano series is actually more or less confirming of the realms, the different realms that we're about to see in the Ahsoka series based on the previous leaks. In case you guys have not been aware, a couple of months ago we went over how the netherworld of the Force is going to be a big, big deal in the Ahsoka Tano show, giving us exactly a vivid view of where the Force ghosts go and what that environment is really like. We're going to be seeing that in the Ahsoka series, and it's not just going to be about the Worlds Between Worlds. In fact, the Worlds Between Worlds will be a gateway to that realm, based on what we talked about a couple months ago. That, to me, I think is a very interesting way to go about doing things by Dave Filoni. Now, Dave Filoni even stated that the Ahsoka series is going to be very, very strong with the Force, giving, of course, a further confirmation that this show is going to be very Jedi lore heavy and Force heavy. Meaning that this show is going to be all about the Jedi and the Force. What's more, to ask for? Obviously, a lot of fans have been wanting more Jedi and Force material. That's what we're going to be getting in that show in particular. Same thing goes for the Kenobi TV series. You're going to have Inquisitors. You're going to have Darth Vader. You're going to have Obi-Wan and a younger Luke and Leia. It's awesome. To say the least, it really is quite something, the fact that Lucasfilm is trying to do as much as they can in 2022 and in 2023 to really make the universe concrete, to really sell this to the fans. I want to also go over what she stated about Luke Skywalker having a romance. This further dives into confirmation of Mara Jade's entrance into the Mandoverse. Now, I don't know if you guys knew about this. We talked about this for a number of months now, that Karen Gillan has already been cast as Mara Jade under Jon Favreau's supervision, of course. Now, I believe that Karen Gillan is the ultimate perfect choice. That's just my opinion. Some of you out there may disagree, but she's the right choice. Some fans out there may feel that Luke Skywalker getting a romance is not too good for the character. I, however, believe it's perfect for the character because it fits directly in line with how Luke was used in Star Wars Legends and how it really kind of explored more of his strengths and weaknesses based on having a family. And that, I think, is really inspiring. The fact that they are going to be restarting or rebooting Luke Skywalker's life in the Mandoverse and kind of exploring him having a family, having that romantic dynamic with Mara Jade. It's going to be quite something, to say the least, guys. So, 2022, very, very important year, if not the most important year of Disney Star Wars ever since 2015. We're going to be having, at minimum, 4 TV shows dropping in 22 next year. It's going to be a constant stream of Star Wars shows, so get ready. So anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know anything about all this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.